Be exemplary. Let me tell you a story about Daniel, a young man who worked under King Darius. Daniel stood out from his peers as commissioner, not because he was the loudest or most aggressive, but because of his character. His colleagues tried to find a reason to accuse him, but they couldn't. Why? Because Daniel was faithful, honest, and diligent in his work. He had no corruption or negligence in him. Daniel 6 verse 5. His integrity was so remarkable that his enemies realized the only way to accuse him was through his faith. Now here's the question. Can your co-workers, boss, or client say the same about you? Are you someone they see as trustworthy, hardworking, an example to follow? Being exemplary doesn't mean you have to be perfect. It means you are willing to grow and improve. Daniel didn't just wake up one day with all the wisdom he needed. He applied himself. In the same way, we should always be learning and growing. Take courses, read widely, and sharpen your skills. When you invest in yourself, you don't just become better at your work. You also set an example of diligence and growth for others. Even Jesus grew. Luke 2 verse 52 says, Jesus increased in wisdom and stature, and in favor with God and men. If Jesus, the Son of God, made growth a priority, how much more should we? For those who balance secular work and ministry work, this example becomes even more important. Paul is a perfect role model here. He was a full-time minister, but he also worked as a tent maker. In 2 Thessalonians 3, 7-9, Paul explained that his secular work served an example of discipline and hard work for the people he ministered to. He didn't just preach, he lived out his values by being productive in his trade. Being exemplary at work isn't just about doing a good job. It's about showing others what integrity, faithfulness, and excellence look like. When people see how you work, they are more likely to respect your faith. They may not read the Bible, but they are reading you. Your actions can inspire them to ask questions about your faith or how they can improve their lives. But it goes both ways. If you cut corners or have a bad attitude, it sends the wrong message. You can't preach integrity if you don't live it. Practical steps to stand out. Number 1, be reliable. Show up on time, meet deadlines, and be dependable. People notice when they can count on you. Number 2, be humble. Accept feedback and be willing to learn. No one knows everything, and humility goes a long way. Number 3, be diligent. Put in your best effort, even when no one is watching. Remember, you're working for God and not just your boss. Colossians 3:23. Number 4, be kind. Treat everyone with respect, from your co-workers to your clients. Kindness makes you stand out in a world that can often be harsh. Dear friend, wherever you are, whether in a corporate office, running your own business, or balancing ministry and work, remember that you represent Christ. Let your life be an example of excellence, integrity, and love. Just like Daniel, let your faith and character shine so brightly that people can't help but notice. So apply yourself, grow and give your best in all you do, whether in work or ministry. Be the example others look up to.